It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene.
Hi everyone, and thank you for coming back to another episode of Angie Talks. Today I have a lot of special guests, and I'd like y'all to introduce yourselves.
What's up? I'm Marvin Lynch. You can follow me, Marvin_Lynch on Instagram.
Hey guys, I'm Melissa, M.LEMAYIN on Instagram.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sabrina. You can follow me at s.success on Instagram.
Okay, success. All right, and today we'll be talking about unpopular opinions. All right, because there's a bunch of unpopular opinions going around in our society, in our cultures, genders here and there, and we're just gonna break each one of them down that we found that was pretty, interesting. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. Now, is college a scam? That's the question. The question basically is like, why pay this much money or that much money to go into a college or a university when you're like, either undecided or that school doesn't have the exact major you were looking for? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Let's talk about it. What you gotta say about that?
I feel like the financial funding of college is a scam. I feel I've done so much research on paying back student loans that literally I feel the government is like, there's no system that's liable for students to really pay back their loans in less than like 50 years. I'm not sure. They say you need to go to school in order to get a job, in order to have a career, in order to survive. And the way that they do things, most people do not have the funding for it, and they don't give a lot of scholarships.
Or I feel like the people that give scholarships don't really need scholarships. Like when you really look into there's some people who go to college for fun. Like, I'm just gonna go to college for the experience. I just wanna go to college for, parties and everything. And then you have people like, us who it's like, you have to go to college to succeed. You have no other choice. Our parents didn't come into this country for you to fail. So, it's frustrating because you find these kids who are going to college for the experience, getting so much money from the school, and then us, where it's like, I don't know about everyone else, but for me, you get some money, and then it's like, okay, well, I still have to go to college to succeed, but the debt is gonna follow me forever.
Not wrong. Marvin?
I feel like just going to school undecided is kind of like trapping yourself, because you should have some type of direction of where you want to go, whether it be film or whether it be culinary or whether it be whatever it is that you want to do. You should have some type of plan, because if you don't go in with a plan, it's like, what are you gonna do? You can't build an empire on styrofoam. So.
Wow,
heard you.
Very true. That is so true. Just speaking of us personally, we go to a university that is not cheap, and
I go to Massasoit Community College. Shout out to y'all.
So, but us three girls go to this university that isn't cheap, and when I hear students saying, "Yeah, I'm just undecided," going with the flow, I'm just like, how? If you wanted to be undecided, Booker Hill ain't too far.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. But it's just cheaper. You know what I mean? Don't waste, because the debt is real. We just talked about the debt is real. So why put yourself through that if you don't even know what you want to do? So I guess college isn't a scam. It's more the financial, but just know what you want to do before you get in. go here, go to university. All right, next topic. Let's talk about this very unpopular opinion.
Very.
Being a Christian is so easy. Sorry. Jokes on you. But y'all feel about that unpopular opinion?
With that, I feel like just us being Christian, it's like people will put us on like this platform or this pedestal where it's like, if you do mess up, oh my God, you're a Christian and you did this. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't struggle with some of the things that you struggle with, like depression, whether it may be for some people, or just seeing things that you see. Because it's like, we see everything that goes on in the world. We'll see like people that do look good, and it's like, if we do look at the person, it's not like we're any less than anybody else.
Right. No, I totally agree on that. Like some people forget that we're humans too.
Yeah.
Some people forget that like we face the same things that you face on a daily too. It's like we're not robots for God. It's like we're humans too. We fall into lust. We fall into anxiety. We fall into all these struggles that you face too. Yes, we got the word to keep we got Lord on our side so we can have our strength. But it's still hard for us. Our day-to-day lives are still hard too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like, especially being like a teen and like living in a society where like a lot of teens are not really like strong within their Christianity. You hear like, I don't need God. I don't believe. How do you believe in something that's not there or you haven't seen and all these things? And it's like we have a lot of like people saying like, why are you Christians and why, and so I feel like it gets hard sometimes and you go through a lot, but like at the end of the day it's very important to like fall back. The only difference in us is we have a relationship with God, so we have something to fall back on and we have something to comfort us, and we have so it's not that when we say we're Christians we think we're better than you or like we're Christians so what, no, it's like it's comforting to have that relationship with God.
And it's not that we see each other as we're better than this or we're better than this. I just feel I feel, in my opinion, as if someone that is not Christian, it is just simply to respect that this is my belief, and there's no disrespect from the inside to others as well.
Yeah. Period. The next unpopular opinion is there's set roles in marriage. Now, let's talk about that. Some people believe that a male should do certain things in a marriage, and some people believe that a female should do certain things in a marriage. Let's break it down. Melissa?
I don't think there are set roles. I feel like the things that are expected of a woman and the things that are expected of a man are not, according to this society. And I feel like, I don't know about everyone, but I know about us. We're very educated women. And if you think that I'm going to be at home cooking and cleaning and taking care of our kids, you're wrong. So, I feel like, roles have to be split up. Like, sometimes I'll cook, but sometimes you should cook, Or we could just hire a chef, whichever one. What are we going to do?
But for me, I feel like just growing up in a Caribbean household, just seeing that everybody has like split roles, like my mom would cook, clean, my dad would do like the automobile stuff and paying bills. I feel like that's not really a thing to me. I feel like wherever you're lacking, I should be able to pick up in, and wherever it is that I'm lacking, you should be able to pick up in, and it'll be like a much better situation than just splitting set roles.
I like that, yeah. Picking up when you're down.
Yeah, because it's like it's not every day you're gonna be able to have 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be some days where I'm gonna have 30 and I need you to give 70. There's gonna be certain days I'm gonna have 90 and you only got 10.
Okay,
so,
math.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick math.
Educated black kids.
I also feel like it's just gonna be that situation for me as well. Like, 70, 30, 40, 50. Sometimes I'm on the same level as you that day. So it's like if I have someone if we have that same agreement, we should at least communicate about who's going to really give in, who's going to give more. You know,
watch the communication episode if you haven't.
Right. Which is why I feel like some people think marriage is a job, you know, because like they're expecting all these, like, I'm supposed to put this and this, and he's supposed to give me all these things, and it's like, no, it should be a partnership. So some days I need you to give me more, and I'm having a bad day, or I'll give you more. Communication is so important.
It's key.
Right. And like Marvin said, I grew up in a Caribbean household where I grew up with a mother and that taught women should do, clean, cook, living necessities, and that women should only do the living necessities. But I am someone, like Melissa said, I am someone that is independent and passionate about my career. And majority of my life, and I already know, I thankfully for my mother, I do know these necessities, but it should not be a marriage job requirement in the marriage.
I did not fill out a form. I didn't have an interview. Like, this is not a job.
Nor did I apply.
I didn't apply for this. This is a commitment. This is a covenant. This is a partnership. You do your half, I do your half. And if I'm lacking, like Marvin said, you picking up. And if you're lacking, I'm picking up. Totally agree with everyone.
And when we both left, the Holy Spirit.
Oh,
Okay.
Amen. Amen and amen. All right.
Heard you?
Heard that.
Right. Last thing I'm gonna say is, not only that, I feel like it's respect. Like, it's a form of respect when you want to know, like, the certain things that, what are you able to do, or what are you willing to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a partnership, and I feel like I would respect my partner more if he did know how to do those living necessities, like cook, clean.
Oh yes, we love a chef.
Like,
We love a chef. Come on, and one that cleans. Come on.
you need to know how to live by yourself. Like, that's how I will know.
Thank you. Who's raising a grown man?
But no one. I didn't sign up to be a maid. I didn't sign up to be like no.
So,
All right. Another one of our unpopular opinions is girls and guys performing relationship duties in the talking stage. Now, like, how do y'all feel about that? Let's get some examples. Let's get some commentary.
I think girls be doing a lot of wifely duties for guys who have not cuffed you, for guys who have not asked you to be their girlfriend, and you are here buying them, gifts and showering them with so many things, and it's like, sis, you don't know who else he's talking to, and you only, Steve Harvey said this best, let me just put in a quote, you only are treated by a man the way you let him treat you. So if you allow this, then guess what? Guess how he's gonna treat you.
just gonna use you. Now, let me tell you how I'm gonna back up with Melissa. All right? So this is a common mistake. With girls. All right? I can admit I myself have put myself in that position. Of course, we learn our lessons after the fact, but let's just say now, if you give more than what they're giving you, it's just you're constantly giving yourself, and you're just losing. And before you even get into the relationship title, there's no point in it. There's no point.
I feel that. How about for the guys, Marvin? How about for the guys? What they need to stop doing before they're in a serious relationship?
I feel like stop texting other girls, and then also be prompt with the texting. Because it's like, if she texted you like 10 minutes ago, all right, I'll take out my phone, I'll hit you back. Because I got this from a Kanye tweet. It's like, Texting is something like immediate. Like I'm expecting a response within like the next 10 to 15 minutes. And if I wasn't, I would have just sent you an email because you're really not gonna respond to that. But
Simple.
I'm not gonna cap. If she knows where I work and little mama wanna give me a plate,
which is a problem.
Like,
I think that it should be okay. Like you can definitely like surprise and buy him stuff, and he can buy you stuff
to a certain extent.
Exactly.
To a certain extent, or cleaning.
Like, come on, like to an certain extent, yeah, here and there, surprise. But if you're constant, if there's a routine of you doing his laundry, cooking his meals, picking up his clothing from the dry cleaners, then there's a problem because you cannot do all these duties. You cannot do all these certain duties when he hasn't even claimed you.
What's gonna make him want to?
He already has you, sis.
But it's like, I do understand that coming from a girl's perspective, it's like, if you do all these things, you're hoping in the back of your mind, like maybe he sees all of my positive characteristics, but there's a fine line between seeing your positive characteristics and being used. So
no, I was just use the same exact.
Come on, Marvin. Come on.
I was just about to say that it's a fine line from those little gestures to just let me give you some kind of thing to help you out, or like let me help you with this, or let me help you with this. Like those small gestures to drastic ones. So let me pick you up from like an hour drive.
Yeah,
let me
too much.
do your laundry. Let me buy you clothes.
Too much.
Nah.
That is too much.
Cause just like Melissa said, what's gonna encourage him to put a ring on it? What's gonna encourage him to ask, like, officially ask well if you're already doing all these things, and then you're over here like, why isn't he cuffing me? Like, why am I not bae yet? Because you're already acting like bae.
And then he obviously you can't bug. You know what I mean?
You can't even be mad.
He's gonna be like, oh, you can't expect me to, like, you can't demand me to only talk to you. You can't demand me to not text other people and all these things. But then you're like in your feelings because you're doing all these things for him and he's not cuffing you, but you can't bug about the things a girlfriend can bug about. So that's where things are smart.
True. You can't even be mad. You can't even, I'm your girl.
Thank you.
Take that back. You gotta take that back.
Wait, I'm not your girlfriend. Got it, my fault. Like, you can't even, so like, you kind of played yourself at the end of the day, if you want to do that.
There's sometimes there's the guys that in the talking stage, they are manipulative enough to bring those qualities out where it's like, I've witnessed this, not personally, but secondhand. You know what I'm saying? I've witnessed where guys will manipulate the girl in the early stages. Like, okay, for example, let's say, I don't have an example, but we're gonna cut that out. cut it. I didn't think of an example.
So, like, let's talk about some things that guys do that they should stop doing, which is performing relationship duties before being in the relationship. So, Marvin, you take it away a little bit.
For me, I would say, like, kind of, we do the same things. Like, we'll be like, we'll buy you this, we'll do this, just in hopes and aspirations of you being able to see the potential, not even potential, the goodness of like our heart and what we have. So we're kind of in the same boat as you guys because we do the same things, but there are also some manipulative females out there that will play you. So you got to be aware of that as well.
That's very true. Like, I can definitely vouch for the guys a little bit. There's some very shady females out here that will definitely use you for a manicure and pedicure, for some lunch, for some breakfast, spa day. They want to see a new movie out, or whatever the case may be. So definitely, guys out there, if you know this is not your girl, don't pay for every single dinner. Okay, I get maybe the first one, you guys are going out to chill, but if you pay for every single meal, she's using you. If you're paying for this and that and taking her out here and there, it's just like, at this point, this is what she's telling her girls. So like, I'm really, I need to get my nails done, girl.
I know.
Let me call, man number 3.
I know what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly how it is. It's like, oh man, I'm hungry today. Let's see what Johnny's doing.
Right.
Johnny, like you're being used. So no, not to do all these duties and making her feel this and that way when you're not claimed yet. You're not claimed.
I also think it's like the way of thinking of it, just so that you know where to stop the line. Just do something where it's not an expense of yourself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do an act where you want to do it, and they can't use it against you. Like, you did it for this reason, and like, let's say you bought her you bought her lunch. You know what I'm saying? You bought her lunch, like, I don't know, she bought you lunch the other day, or like just things that balance it out. It's not something where you're taking too much of yourself.
I agree. All right, thanks for watching our video. We had so many unpopular opinions. I hope you learned something today, heard our breakdown, and received something from it. Because these opinions are very unpopular, and we just needed to shine some light on how to make it work in your day-to-day. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on those notifications. We'll be back with another video. I'll see y'all. Good night.
Nice. Annie talks.